not there. So those images also become the tool to communicate with them, and then to communicate the competition. They are there in the boards, but also to create this is very tough to understand in this context, but to create the idea that a landscape can be, that it's just not the backyard of your house, which is what we were trying to do with the pools. So representation, it's very important from early stages. The images usually happen first, then, for example, a 3D model or an AutoCAD drawing, then we go back and forth. And photography has been really important as well. It also became the way to overcome our own limitations. We were trained as architects. We didn't know how to draw landscapes. So those drawings are just also in the middle of that drama of how to draw these things that we wanted to do that we were not trained for. And then they just happened to end up there. I think because of that, they became effective to engage audiences outside the design, just beyond the jury.
Could you talk a little bit about your design process? You just started talking about AutoCAD drawings, models. I'm curious if you took one of the projects, like the London one, which you began with air rights, how'd that start? And what did you do until someone came up with a floating cow, floating house typology? How did you get there?
Yeah, well, for that one, again, the main idea was to do something all over the place and not just in the small site that actually Greenpeace bought, like a 5x5 meter little plot. So the first image was that image with the massive repetition of these houses. We didn't even know where they will go. We just had this vision of a massive